Alrighty, and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight guide for beginners. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm going to be covering my current killer main, that boy Freddy Krueger. In this guide you will learn about his powers, his perks, and some tips to play him efficiently, so if you are new to DBD or debating whether to buy Freddy, then this guide will hopefully answer all your questions. Freddy Krueger is famous from the Nightmare on Elm Street movies and a bit of a cult horror character. Now the character was made famous by Robert Englund. However, DBD Freddy is based on a recent remake which was released in 2010 and played by Jackie L. Haley. Initially upon his release on DBD, he was a bit of a joke at first in regards to his powers, but was updated last year, and let's say he's been massively buffed, and this has made him one of the most viable killers in the game, regardless of which ranks you face. He has great map pressure with his ability to teleport around through the gens, and has some interesting powers with his Dream Snares and Dream Pallets, depending which option you prefer, so really he is a formidable killer to stop those pesky looping gods of the game. Let's talk a bit about his stats. Freddy is an average size killer with a standard terror radius of 32 meters. He has a standard speed of 4.6 meters per second, and contrary to popular beliefs, his hitbox is the same as other killers. Unfortunately, with him being a bit on the tiny side, he can sometimes come across as having an extraordinary lunge, but the devs have confirmed his hitbox are the same. Let's talk about his perks and powers. His perks consist of 3 teachables, and they are Blood Warden, Remember Me, and Fire Up. So Fire Up allows you to gain a stackable 3, 3.5 or 4% buff to picking up, dropping, pallet breaking, breakable wall breaking, kicking gens, vaulting speed for the rest of the trial. It's not a bad perk, and if you find yourself struggling to contain the gen speeds, then you can use this perk to help you gain an advantage to the gens being done. Don't forget this buff is stackable, so if you have it at level 3 and have 2 gems completed, then you will be running Fire Up with an 8% buff. His next perk is called Remember Me. It's an obsession perk, and each time you hit your obsession, then you will increase opening times of exit gate by 4 seconds up to a maximum of 8, 12 or 16 seconds. This is more of an endgame perk, and again might come in useful if you're new to the game and running other perks such as Noed to help you secure the kills once all the gens have been completed. However, it's not really a perk I would recommend, and there is better perks that you could have on Freddy. His final teachable is called Blood Warden. Once the exit gate is open, Blood Warden will activate, so the auras of any survivors located in the exit gate are revealed to you. Once per trial, hooking a survivor while Blood Warden is active will call upon the entity to block both exits for all survivors for 30, 40 or 60 seconds. Again, a bit of another endgame perk that will only offer you value at the end of the trial. However, you also have to remember that survivors will now generally leave the exit gates closed but prep them to 99% to ensure that everyone will escape. So this perk might only work on a few occasions, and you might not get the value that you expect out of it. Now we'll look at his powers. The Nightmare's powers is basically send you to sleep and welcoming you into the dream world. Once in the dream world, survivors will be affected by the oblivious status effect and will only hear Freddy through a non-directional lullaby. Survivors who are asleep will be affected by his dream snares or dream pallets. So walking or running across a dream snare, or you're going to see fake pallets around where the killer has placed them. You can see which survivors are asleep on the bottom left, with a sleeping survivor having a bit of a cloud around the status icon. Survivors can wake up from the dream world in a number of ways. They can either find an alarm clock found around the map, and usually the active alarm clock is the one furthest away when you fell asleep. You can fail a skill check, or you can be woken up by an already awake survivor. Now his other power is a dream projection, so once your bar has been recharged, you can teleport to a gen of your choice by centering it on a screen, sort of holding down the power button to teleport you to that gen. The gen will spit out blood to survivors, so they are going to know you're on your way. This is great for mind games, but something I will touch upon later. For each survivor you have in the dream world, the cooldown for this power will reduce by a stackable 15%. So keep those survivors asleep, because if you've got 3 asleep, you're going to recharge your powers 45% quicker. Dream Snares are one of his abilities. You press and hold the power button on the ground, then a dream snare will be placed in front of you. Placing traps takes 0.75 seconds to place, and it activates 1.75 seconds after you've placed it. Any sleeping survivors that will come into contact with a dream snare will be afflicted by the hindered status, which will slow them down for 15% for a short duration. Sleeping survivors walking over the dream snares will also give you an alert on screen to let you know that someone's walked over them with a bit of a scream. So if you're somewhere else on the map, you'll know that survivors have stood on your snares. This is a great power to slow down the looping survivors, and placing them strategically will also let you know the whereabouts of survivors when they step on them. His other power is a dream pallet, so you can put add-ons that will swap snares for pallets. Pressing the power button at available locations will place a fake pallet in that place. Once a survivor drops a fake pallet, it will be destroyed immediately and will not stun you. These powers make Freddy a pretty strong killer, whether you are starting out or playing in the higher ranks, and survivors, they will be quick to tell you you're using a no-brain killer or that he's very OP, but as I always say, you play however and whoever you want to. So how to play as Freddy? There's a lot of basic killer strategies you should use whilst playing the game, and people have asked me to do one, and that is on my to-do list, so I am going to speak specifically about Freddy today and might include the basics. Don't forget, this guide is aimed at newer players to the game, or this particular killer, so if you're thinking I'm telling you something you already know, chances are you might be an experienced killer, but you might still get some value out of this. When you start the game, you want to get survivors to sleep pretty quickly. If you are using snares or pallets, you might want to start placing these in strategic places to try to slow down potential loops or fool the survivors with the fake pallets. You receive 10 of each. Once you run out, you will start to recycle them, meaning that you will lose some of the placed ones that you've placed earlier, so keep an eye on this whilst you're putting them down. When you are using fake pallets, try to use them realistically so survivors aren't aware they are fake. The main thing to be conscious of when playing Freddy is how to play the loops. If you have snares, then get them down even when chasing and try to push the survivors through them so you can place it, backtrack to try to get the survivor to run through it, because they're going to result from the 15% slowdown if they run over it. This is going to give you shortened chases, and as I always say, killer games, it's all about time management. If you are using fake pallets, then I recommend trying to get survivors pushed to where the fake pallets are. Don't worry, sometimes on maps you might not get many opportunities to place fake pallets, especially in pallet heavy maps. So it's just about being patient, forcing the chases and getting the survivors to drop a pallet so you can break them and replace them with the fake ones. If you are playing against survivor friends, then naturally survivors might speak to each other and will know where the fake ones are. During solo play, they're going to be none the wiser unless they were the survivors who dropped them. Also, if they are awake, you're going to play against more switched on survivors, and they might make a mental note so that when they're awake they won't be able to see any of the pallets. When they sleep, they'll only see the fake pallets, so they know the fake. So some survivors will make a mental note and be able to tell if a pallet's fake or not. Now let me speak about his add-ons, because people do seem to be confused about how to change his powers from snares to pallets. He has snares as standards, and for dream pallets you will need to keep an eye on these add-ons in the blood web. Firstly, you have the brown add-on called Garden Rake. This just swaps the snares for 10 fake pallets. Next, you have the yellow add-on, Prototype Claws. Will also give you fake pallets, but it's also going to let you see the aura of any survivor who interacts with pallets for 4 seconds. Finally, you've got the Paint Thinner Green add-on. This will give you the ability to add the fake pallets, but you will also see auras for 6 seconds of any survivors that interact with the fake pallets. Now, if you are putting the fake pallets on, you won't have the snares. You can't have both of them together. It's either one or the other. And when I'm talking about survivors interacting with the pallet, what will happen is when you're playing teams and they know they're fake, they'll try to drop them just to get rid of them and help their teammates out. If they do that, you will see the aura for 4 or 6 seconds depending on the add-on you've got. When we speak about how to play Freddy, I must add about the build that I recommend for him. Now for me personally, I'm more of a fan of Thrill and Tremors than Barbecue for him, although both can be very effective. Thrill, I find, has more scope for mind games, so you're down a survivor, then before you pick them up, you can mind game using the Dream Projection to get survivors off the gen, so Thrilling can block it. You only need to use some of the powers so it can recharge a little bit quicker, so if they don't fall for it, and hopefully once you've hooked the survivor, you will have charged up a teleport, go to that teleport and get some hits on the stubborn survivors. Another perk that I recommend on Freddy would be Discordance. Discordance is a teachable Legion perk, but remember when I said you need to get them to sleep quicker? Discordance will come into that, so as soon as the survivors are stacking on gens, you're going to be alerted and you know where to go straight away. All survivors have a timer to go to sleep, and this is 60 seconds as standard. Once asleep, as the saying goes, they're in your world now, so your powers will be much stronger. The other perk I would recommend for Freddy is Pop Goes the Weasel. Freddy has the ability to teleport to gens, so Pop Goes the Weasel is an extremely strong perk for him, as it is on all killers to be perfectly honest. With this build, you're constantly getting information on which gens are being worked, so it's extremely strong to have Pop, Thrilling and Discordance, and I find them three make Freddy so much more stronger. There is another slot left for the fourth perk, and it's really down to your own preference. I have 3 that I normally use. The first one is Save the Best for Last. I find that quite strong on Freddy. That's where you're going to hit other survivors and get the recovery quicker. except when you hit the obsession, you'll lose some stacks. Franklin's is my other go-to, but that's only if the survivors are armed with items and keys. So if I see a survivor friends load up with flashlights, keys, etc., I'll put Franklin's on there. The final one I'd recommend is Corrupt Intervention. You might want to block a few gens off to start the game. You can do that. While we're talking about block gens, you must remember, especially if you're using this build, if you have Thrilling Tremors and Corrupt, while the generators are blocked, you cannot teleport to them. You can only teleport to the active generators. So bear that in mind, especially when you're using Corrupt. As always, I'm going to wrap this guide up with a gameplay of me playing as Freddy so you can see him in action. If you have any questions about the guide, then feel free to drop me a comment below and I will try to answer as best as I can. Like I said at the beginning, I do think Freddy is an extremely strong killer and holds his own against the best of survivors. So if you were thinking about buying him, I highly recommend you do. And hopefully, the most important thing is you have lots of fun with him. So I'm going to be loading into a game now. Hope you enjoy the gameplay and I'm going to switch over to the gameplay commentary. Alright, so we're at the suffocation pit in the Macmillan estate. So I am playing as Freddy. I'm going to play some snares down now. None of the survivors are asleep yet, but I'm just prepping the area. I'm waiting for discordance to go off. I'm hoping some of them have stacked together. Doesn't seem to have happened just yet. So I'm just going to slow down some of these loops. You'll see on my build I'm using Pop Goes the Weasel, Franklin's, Thrilling Tremors and Discordance. Discordance gone off, unfortunately it's gone off on the other side, so I'm just going to do this window and then I'm going to go over. Hopefully I won't get stuck in the hill and head over and check out what's happening. So we've got a Jake and an Ace. Right, Ace got a pallet. Jake's ran into no man's land, so he gets a hit and he loses his first aid kit. So we'll give him chase. So, oh, I thought I'd got him there. Right, so he's threw that pallet down straight away. You know what? He's got into a bit of a strong area. Let's just go kick this gen and see if we can find the rest. He will be back coming to look for his first aid box. Ace, oh man, that was terrible from me. Can we get another pallet out of it? Yeah, that's alright. And the blind. But we'll just kick this. Let's try to put a snare down there. So I'm losing some of my first snares. So they've stacked up on here again. I'm going to try to bait that. Yes, Cheryl running the other way. She's going to make this. Oh, she doesn't. Right, so get her a hit. She ran off. And that's them all asleep now. So this is where my snares will come into action, hopefully. Right, so someone stepped on one over to my right. Ace. I want that flashlight, buddy. I want that flashlight. Yeah, thank you very much. Alright, so we know they're all down this side of the map. I'm good. Oh, there's one player. So the idea is, guys, I'm going to try to split this map up. So I've got 3 gens in vicinity. I can't afford to let them do it. And I've used all the pallets up here. I've got rid of them. Well, most of them. Cheryl's struggling a bit there. Do I get this? Yeah, right. She's down. Discordance has gone off, so I'm just going to risk it here and hope that Thrilling gives me some info. And not on any of the gens, so that's good. So she's coming down here in the area that I am protecting. I've got Pop as well, so hopefully, let's put a snare. Come on, snare. That took a while to go down there. Right, let's see where the other survivors are. No, nobody up here. Let's get down here. Oh, heard someone. Someone's went on the snare. I should hopefully be able to use Pop on this, just to get some value out of it. Oh, and this one as well. I'm going to snare here. And that's Cheryl saved. So, oh, Cheryl, you've had a nightmare. Nice dead hard though. She's had a mare there. Right. Alright, Jet, you hang on, you've got your first aid kit back. What are you doing? Thank you. That is my first aid kit. Right. He sort of took a bit of a weird path there, but he's got another window, but I don't think it's safe. Right. So we've got 2 of them stacking on that gen there. I'm not too bothered at the minute, but I am going to hopefully get him down. Let's give it a couple of seconds for Thrilling. Now, let's see if we can bait them off this. Has it worked? Has it worked? Has it worked? Oh, it worked. Perfect. Right, we'll get you hooked up, and that's something I do recommend trying, guys. So if you do have thrill and tremors, bait the projection, and hopefully you will be able to block that gen. So I can go up there now, use pop on it, and this build's such a strong build on Freddy. So I'm going to use pop, get that regress, and you know what? I'm going to put a few snares down. Oh, I've got stuck in the box there. So hopefully that'll tell me if someone's coming along, which they have, and they've went in both of them. Right, it's Ace. Ace hasn't got a flashlight anymore. It looks like he's got a toolbox. No, a first aid kit, sorry. Right, that was a bit of a mad snare. I don't know what I'm doing there. Right, push him. I want to push him the other way. Have I got him here? Yeah, I've got him. Right. Didn't work quite as planned, but I didn't think I was going to get him with that first hit. That's discordance going off. You know what? He's taking me shack as well. So let's get our butts over there. Yeah. Oh, Cheryl. I can see you. Right, so we give her a hit and we should get her down here. There's no pallets or anything. Down she goes. I don't know why I shouldn't use a dead hard there. Right, pick her up. Thrilling kicks in. Let's see what gen they're on. Oh, so they're on that gen to my right there. And the gen in the middle. So they're trying. I'm going to bait this. Right, so I'm hopefully slowed that down a bit. I don't know what Jake was doing there. I don't know what I was doing either, but he's stuck. Right. I want to use pop. I'm going to use pop, and I want to go over that other generator. And as I said, because I've split the map up, I'm having to do this. So let's see where they are. Progress this one. Right. Where are you, you little bastards? Where are you? Oh, two of them here. So there's Bill. Oh man. What happened to Freddy's lunge? Thought he had long arms, right? So he goes down. And I'll chase him because I've used all the pallets. So, come on, Bill. So, not having to use the snares as much because, as I say, I've kicked all the pallets here. Someone's on this gen. What are you doing? Jake, what are you doing? Right, get him down as well. I'm going to block the generator. Yep, that's that gen blocked. The far gen's being worked on. So let's head over there. I'm going to leave Bill. He might have Unbreakable with him being a Bill. Oh, wasn't as progressed as I thought it was going to be fair. But where's she at? Where's Cheryl? It's going to be Cheryl around here, I'm sure of it. Right, can't see her. Don't want to waste too much time. So we will head back over there. And Bill, did he have Unbreakable or was he picked up? Not sure. Oh, he's jumped straight on here, so we'll regress this again. We should use pop on this actually, right. Put that there, see if that helps. So I'm using the snares now, really, not to stop the looping, but just to give me information. Oh, Jake, you cheeky little sod, I've seen that. He's touched that gen to stop it regressing. Good play by him, to be fair. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, not so nice. Unlucky there, Jake. Oh, nice, nice 360-10, but down you go now. Right, he's probably got DS. Oh, that gen got done. We'll test it. We'll put it to the limits. Oh, yep, I thought he didn't have it there. He's got it. Oh, I've lost 2 quick gens there. So the game's getting a bit spicy now. But it is a nice chill game. Not really. Got quite a lot of hooks, so that's fine. But they have split the map for me, so any other killer, I could be in big trouble. However, I am Freddy, so that map pressure is great with this guy. Right, I've used his DS. I feel a bit bad for tunneling, but he was just hanging around. Oh, Ace, you've made me just wildly swing there. Is this his death hook? I'm not sure if it's death hook or not. Yeah, yes it is. Right, so that's Jake out of the game. Let's go see if we can find... Oh, Cheryl and Bill. Oh, there's a pallet here. She's put that straight down. Bill, I'm going to get the hit. You know what? These guys are running. I'm not even going to bother. Let's see if we can Nice. Cheryl is pallet happy. Okay. No mind game there whatsoever. So let's just kick that. Oh, Bill. Now we are at the other end of the map where the pallets are. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to get this actually. Yeah, nice. Now, Cheryl, I'll bait this. I know she's around here somewhere. Where you at? She's running. And I got her with a snare, and she's put the pallet down. I think she's pretty much used all the pallets. Let's get Bill picked up. And get him on this hook. And I'm going to put a little snare just underneath him. Just to give me, again, a little bit of information. So where am I going to teleport to next? Just have a quick check of this gen. That's fine. Oh, Cheryl's here. Now, Ace is somewhere. Where is Ace? Cheryl's injured. Oh, I forgot about a dead ad. Right. She's going to jump through here. What's she going to do now? She's going to make this. Ace, that's twice you've done that to me, you little shit. Right. He's still adamant he's got a first aid kit. Right, let's see if we can slow him down coming this way. What are you going to do? Has he got dead ads? No. Right, and this is good because I want to use thrilling to see where the missing player is. Can't see anything there. No, all the gens are blocked, so that's alright. And as I say, if you are playing as Freddy, guys, don't worry so much about a gap between the gens, because he is one of the killers that can close that gap. Not a problem. Annoying, but not a problem. Right, that gen's not even been touched. We've got 3 gens up here. So I could still 3-gen them. Up here. Ah, someone's here. Is it Bill or Cheryl? I'm sure I've just heard Bill. Use pop on here. That's going to practically stop it. Yeah, I've still got 3 good gens over this side anyway. Right, that one's not on. Alright, let's get our booty over to this gen. Ah, she's back here. Or he's back here. Who is it? Oh, it's Bill. It's Bill. Right, okay, let's try get him with a snare. Don't think it's going to work. I think this is too... I need to kick this. Yeah. No mind game there whatsoever. Right. Block that window. Well, not block the window, but put the snare underneath. Is he going to stay on the shack? Yeah, he's done the right thing there. He's ran off. So... He's gone up here. You haven't got balanced landing, have you, Bill? No. Right. There's a snare on there, so... Oh, there's no snares on this one. Right, down you go, buddy. Let's get you hooked up. Again, I'm going to use thrilling to get some information. Any of the gens being worked on? Doesn't look like it. No, all blocked. So we're looking good now. We're looking good. 1 dead, 1 hooked on the struggle phase, 2 asleep. So, and none of them have stacked on gens. So this Gordon's has been pretty redundant here. Who's that? No idea who that was, but oh, is it Ace? It's Ace. Is that Ace? Yeah, it's Ace. Right, you know what? Oh, pallet. Alright, so see if we can slow him down. Hit him here. He's ran through the snare, so... Oh, I thought he was camping that pallet. Right, has he just kept on running? Nah, he's doubled back. We'll try it. We'll give it a try. No, he's actually done well there. He's ran straight ahead. Right. Alright, so he just got distance there, so that's fine. I'm going to catch up to him. I think you go down here, Ace. Oh, nice. We still go down, though. Yeah. He was never going to make the grounds up. Right, let's pick him up. Let's check thrilling. Right, there they are there. So that's at least one of them there. Bill or Cheryl. So let's go straight over and see what we can do. Right, it's Cheryl. You know what? I'm going to let her run. I'm going to use pop on here. As I say, this is a chill game. It's not gonna put a snare down just to see if it alerts me. Right, where's she gone? Cheryl? Where's she? Oh, she's ran back this way. Oh, you little shit. Yeah. Alright, get the hit there. Go on then, vault the window. I'll play the pallet. No. On. You know what, guys? Yeah, I give up. My memory's gone today. It's been such a long week. I keep forgetting that they've got dead hard, so... Okay. Oh, you are kidding me, game. What are you doing to me? What sort of bullshit's that? That could cost me a gen. You seen the grab animation? It's just stopped. She's having a mare there. She's gone through all my snares. And they were the snares that I prepped earlier as well, so it just shows it's good to prep them. Even though they weren't asleep, it's still good to put them down to affect them when they finally go to sleep. Right, this one is here at least. We'll bait that, see if we can get him out of hiding. Where's he gone? Not sure which direction. Oh, there you're at. Ace again. That was a bit spectacular lunge from me there. Right, so he's running. This guy seems to know what he's doing because he's trying to avoid my snares. I get the hit here though. No, I don't, because I'm a bit of a donut. Alright, he's gone to here. Let's just do this. Ace, he ran straight through. Oh, there's another pallet here. That's not where I wanted it to go. That is all. Let's see if he... Oh, nice. Alright. I don't think my snares are working. Oh, nice little tea bag there, Ace. Alright, something distracted me. My cat was nibbling on my leg there, so sorry about that delay. Right. Alright, Ace. Is he going to spin me again? Yes, Ace, you're the man. You're the man. Not that time, though, buddy. Oh, I have lost the generator. Right, he's gone through here. And I think this could be curtains for him. Yep, Ace, nice dead hard. And down you go, buddy. Right. Okay, block the gens. I'm sure they're not going to be on any at the minute anyway. They've done the far gen. I've got the 3 gens around here, so we should be alright. I'm just doing a little spin to acknowledge his teabag. Thank you, sir, for the teabag. You die now. Right. And now it's just the last survivor. I'm sure they will probably beat me to the trapdoor, but we'll check it anyway. So I'm going to go up here. I know they were around here anyway. See if we can find them. I can hear it. It's around here. It's around here. Ah, and there's Bill. Right. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Ruthless Killer, not too bad. Freddy is the man at the minute, so... if you did enjoy the video, give it a quick like, drop me a comment, and if you haven't already done so, please press that subscribe button and keep up to date with all the other videos on my channels. Alright, thanks guys.